Be ready to pay the price. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel with this new video. This is, in my opinion, the most valuable video that I've done till now, because in the first 2-3 videos I was trying to get comfortable in front of the camera, actually, and I was trying to talk about topic that counted a lot to me in order to make you understand my person and my point of view about certain specific topic. This video here, it's more for you. It's something that changed completely my life, and that's the reason why I'm here in my 9-to-5 job in order to talk to you about that. This video is gonna be about goal setting. Goal setting is something that a lot of people misunderstand, and they are not really able to do it because the reality is that they face the fear of a piece of paper. What is a fear of piece of paper? Everyone is sure that in the moment that they face the piece of paper, they're gonna be able to write down all the goals. But deep inside, they know that it's not that simple. And this is what keeps them away from this piece of paper. I've dreamed about opening a YouTube channel like this since minimum 5 years. And I tried, once in a while I did one video or two, but I always failed. I always failed because I felt overwhelmed about it, And there was one single point that changed completely the way I was seeing this thing, and that finally made me able to start to take action toward this specific goal. So the YouTube channel. The goal is actually not the YouTube channel, the goal is to provide value and help people. Okay, I'll tell you a story first. I'm a calisthenic athlete, and probably most of you know that, but if you don't, here you are. I'm a calisthenic athlete and I'm 23 years old. And I had a lot of trouble to set my goals because you go into the sport, you see people of 15, 16, 14 years old already being beasts, And so your dream about becoming world champion and all this stuff, competing every single day, they vanish and give you a little less motivation that they used to do, because you face reality, It comes a moment in life where you actually have to face reality. You have to keep dreaming, but something changed. It's a little bit because you feel that you're growing up, you feel that you're running out of time. I know, it sounds fun, I'm 23. So, how to set a goal? First of all, in my personal opinion, you should involve your talent in your goal. And now you're telling yourself, oh, but I don't have any talent, I'm not able to do anything, I've never done sport. But you have to go back in time and check what you were used to do naturally. Okay? And this is why I started this journey actually, because since I was a child, I've always been trying to help people in some way, And also the personal training concept that I wanted to start to work as a personal trainer, it was all from the desire to help people in some way. Because, some people say, you're 23, you cannot be a life coach. But actually, if you think about it, you always knew that seeing a situation from the outside, it's way easier than seeing from the inside, And so this is like a sort of third eye point of view, third person. Because you can see that when you're like 14 years old, you are in love, and you don't see that maybe a girl loves you back. And then your best friend tell you, she's completely into you. And you're like, no, it's impossible. But the reality is that actually she is. And most of the time, it's exactly what it is. How to set a goal? Now, once you discover the talent that you have, or at least something that you like, you must understand what's your biggest ambition, okay? Okay, for example, I like to help people. In what ways can I help people? I can become a personal trainer, I can become a psychologist, I can become a life coach, I can become president, I don't know what I can become. So mine was life coach. If you want to make it really practical and useful, you take a piece of paper, you write down life coach or astronaut or pizza maker, pizzaiolo, whatever you want. You write it down and then you go into macro, okay? You take, for example, 3 actions that you're supposed to do in order to achieve what you want. It can also be going to university, it can also be starting a YouTube channel, blah, 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 whatever it is. Read a book a week, for example. Then you start to narrowing down till you reach a point that you have just actions, okay, that you must take in order to achieve your goal. I'll make you an example. So, life coach, 1 book a week about psychology, human nature, and whatever you feel interested into, okay? Once you've narrowed down that, okay, in order to become a life coach, I must read 1 book a week about one of these topics. These things that you actually narrow down on a piece of paper, then you can cross the goal, cross all the top action, let's say, and just focus on the smaller action. Because there are multiple reasons for that. The first one, it's gonna make you feel that you're actually accomplishing something every day. And that's already a big win. Believe me, that keeps you focused with the goal actually. And the other thing is that in this way, I know that it's gonna sound crazy, but you cannot fail. Because you cannot predict the outcome, but you can predict the input, you know? And your input is gonna be the action that will make you successful. Because, you know, in the end, these successful people, they became successful because they did successful actions, you know? And this is actually a really obvious thing. Of course, there is luck involved, there is other people involved, network, situation, all that you want. But believe me, if you analyze currently your situation, you're not giving 100%. It's really difficult to give 100%. I'm telling you because I'm trying in the first place. And I thought that it would be really way easier than that. Most of the time we think that we are giving 100%, but we are actually not. And you know, this is one of the problems that we must fear in order to take action. But as I already said, this is gonna be the topic of another video. So now, one of the biggest problems once I decided to actually set my goals was the pressure of time. Because, you know, we feel this emotion that says, oh, what if I'm gonna fail? Because, you know, I don't have enough time and all these things. There is something that may sound a little bit strange, but you have to take it easy. But let me explain. For take it easy, I mean exactly that you have to give yourself a big time horizon. But that means literally nothing. This is the time that you commit yourself in chasing this goal. And I'll tell you something, if this goal is gonna be set in 1 year, 6 months, that means that you're either dreaming too small or you're never gonna reach it. Because good things take time. And this is a lesson that I learned, and if you stress yourself with it, at the first small mistake or the first bad day, you're gonna really doubt about all your future journey and all your goal setting. It's gonna be something really difficult to approach and to go through. A life coach of 23 years old cannot be that good. Yeah, okay, let's say that maybe I know that, maybe, because I am pretty sure that I can help people, but this is not the point. The real point is that my goal, when I decided to start this journey, was not to become the best possible life coach at 23 years old. My goal is to become the best possible life coach till age 40. And let me tell you something, guys, 17 years of effort without looking for a payback as soon as possible. I'm pretty confident with myself because 17 years, it's a lot of time, guys. Because if you think about it, in 17 years, the world has completely changed. And in my personal opinion, at least for the next year, it's gonna go even faster. And this is due technology, of course, but that doesn't matter with our goal setting journey. Okay, so let's go to the point. Take a piece of paper, write down the bigger goal that you have, you know, the things that you like, that you enjoy to do, that the time flies meanwhile you're doing it. Divide it into smaller goals till you reach the point that you can take daily actions. And once you reach that point, you must cross and delete the main goal and just focus on the action, because in the long term, this is what's gonna pay off, you know? And this is really important. Start to take action now. Let's commit to the price. So once you did that, the only thing left is be ready to pay the price. One of the things that you must pay is gonna be to stay committed with the goal for this X amount of time that you set for yourself without expecting a payback. Once you can do this shift, it's gonna change completely the game, because you do it because you're confident that in this amount of time you're gonna receive what you want from life. Because remember that, as I already said multiple times, good things take time. And that's reality, we can't do anything about it. So now start to take action, be able to pay the price, be committed in the long term, and make yourself proud. Oh, and one last thing. If there is something that I can do in order to help you, just let me know here down in the comment or send me a message on Instagram, and I'm here to help, not forget. And remember, be a player.